ABC Kinderteach presents One Day Daddy, written by Francis Thomas, illustrated by Ross Collins.
"I've got this problem,"
said Little Monster.
"I'm sorry to hear that,"
said Father Monster.
"What's the problem?"
"Well," said Little Monster,
"maybe one day I'll want to be an explorer."
"Maybe you will," said Father Monster. "Is that a problem?"
"Yes, it is,"
said Little Monster.
"You see, Daddy, if I'm an explorer, I'll have to leave you and Mommy behind."
"Well," said Father Monster, "maybe we could come with you."
"Don't be silly,"
said Little Monster.
"Explorers don't take their mommies and daddies along with them."
"No, I guess not," said Father Monster. "So, where will you explore?"
"Well, I'd really like to go to the moon. Did you know that on the moon you can jump as high as a house because there's less gravity to weigh you down?"
Gravity is the pull between two things, especially when they are very big like the Earth.
"You might bounce all the way back into space,"
said Father Monster.
"I said as high as a house,"
said Little Monster.
"I didn't say as high as space."
"Don't forget to look up at the sky. You might see Mommy and me waving from Earth," said Father Monster.
"You'd be much too far away to see,"
said Little Monster.
"but I would send you a piece of moon rock as a present."
Moon rock is a rock that comes from the moon.
"Thank you very much,"
said Father Monster.
"We'd put it on the mantle next to the clock."
And that is the mantle right there.
"And when I've finished on the moon,"
said Little Monster,
"I'll go to Mars."
"Watch out for all those Martians," said Father Monster.
"There aren't any Martians,"
said Little Monster. Martians are just people that live on Mars.
"Are you sure about that?"
said Father Monster.
"Of course I am,"
said Little Monster.
"Well, I'm almost sure." "Then maybe I'll go to Jupiter."
Jupiter's another planet like Earth, but bigger.
"Did you know that Jupiter has 16 moons?"
"Oh, that's kind of greedy of Jupiter," said Father Monster, "when we only have one." Greedy means you're taking really more than your share.
"And it has a big red spot,"
said Little Monster,
"and nobody knows what's in it."
"Maybe a big red dragon," said Father Monster, "waiting to eat you up."
"Well, I would probably avoid him,"
or stay away from, said Little Monster.
"And then I'll go to Saturn and see the rings."
"Be careful you don't slide off," said Father Monster.
"Then maybe I'll look for a meteor shower."
A meteor shower are rocks from space that pass close to Earth.
"Make sure you take your umbrella," said Father Monster. "And if I see a comet,"
it's a big piece of ice with space dust,
"with a long, long shining tail, I'll jump on it and ride all the way out into space, beyond the planets until I get to the stars."
"Oh, that's a long, long way to go," said Father Monster.
"But I would have to go a long, long way to get to the stars, wouldn't I? And then I'll look for a star that nobody has ever found before,"
said Little Monster.
"And if I like it, maybe I'll stay there for a while."
"Oh, won't you be lonely there?" said Father Monster.
"Yes, but you have to be lonely to do some things,"
said Little Monster. And will you come back to us one day?
Oh, yes. One day I'll come back, Daddy.